We're partnered with Hortonworks, and their solution actually is very important to the data integration solutions that we provide and work with them on. So from an application perspective, they're building their applications using cascading, and they're running them on the Hortonworks distribution of Hadoop. Cascading actually enables customers to build data applications using Scala, Java, or SQL, or other domain-specific languages. And what we do is accelerate the abilities for customers to take those applications and run them on their Hadoop environment, therefore making the total cost of ownership or return on investment much quicker. So we're working with applications like traditional ETL tools and migrating those data pipelines over to Hadoop using cascading, and therefore growing the Hadoop ecosystem and cluster. It's a key component because we're a solution that runs on top of Hadoop, and we've developed some very rich and deep partnerships with the Hortonworks team that allow us to go in and simultaneously work with a customer to solve a business problem that includes cascading and HDP. Since we're an abstraction layer that sits on top of Hadoop, we're integrated at the MapReduce or TES or compute fabric layer, allowing those customers to build those applications and then run them on the compute fabric based on their business requirements or SLA. So you may build an application once on MapReduce, but then move it to TES with a minor configuration change, and then take advantage of a faster than MapReduce platform like TES. Our technology is actually reliant on the Hadoop ecosystem and is an integral part, and Hortonworks is an integral partner for our organization and the success that we have out in the marketplace.
A user uses the cascading application framework, and they package their application as a jar file, and they just submit the job as you would submit a native MapReduce application or a native TES application onto a HDP cluster. So there is no necessity to run any special kind of service. You just have a jar file and you launch it, and then it will run on the cluster by itself. We certainly couldn't do what we do today without Hadoop, because we're trying to help people that have a lot of data to be successful with it. We try to tell people, like, start small. If you have not humongous amounts of data, start with cascading, and as soon as it gets really big, move on to Hadoop, right? So it can scale from your laptop to a multi-thousand node cluster, and that's where Hadoop comes in, right? Because we don't have to worry about the scheduling and the complexities of having all these different components in the Hadoop ecosystem talk to each other. We can just give these people an API that they can program against and be successful.